Welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast. My name is Josh. Thanks for joining me today. Happy freaking Monday. Well, Kyra decided she's going to get some boobs. She decided this a long time ago, but she's obviously going to capitalize on it. And can you blame her? It's YouTube. These people will give you everything about their lives. It seems to be all these influencers these days. It's all about plastic surgery. It really is, and it's like celebrated. It's almost like an accessory. It's like they're going to buy a purse, or it's the newest cool fad to have, and they have to film it. And they're all like, it used to be like if you got it done, you didn't want anybody to know. It was like, oh no, don't notice that my boobs are 16 times bigger, like crazy pieces over there. She doesn't want you to notice when she does all those things. But these ones do. And they're like, document the whole process because they need to pay for it somehow. So, sorry I'm sick today, everybody. I'm glad I'm sick now. Let's talk about it. Let's go. So everybody in the family got sick and I didn't. I was like, look at me not getting sick. What's up? Then I completely got sick. But I'm glad it's the week before we leave for a vacation because maybe it'll be gone and we'll have a good time. I'm glad everybody got sick before. I really am. I'm just get it out of your system. Let's go have a good time. All right. So I'm very excited about my cruise. So it turns out the Jess fam is not going on the same cruise as me, which thank God. But I hope there's another family vlogger there so I can be like, hi, what's up? So the OkBaby saga continues. I think Oscar did a video with her the other day. Like he's been staying with her a couple of days and he's like, don't throw her under the bus and don't treat her badly and all this stuff. He's being a better man, I guess, like that. But I'm not going to be. Like, Kyra has done some shady shit, and she deserves to be called out for it, not celebrated. I think what gives me hope about this whole situation is that people are absolutely not on board for family vlogging anymore, for exploiting children, which is a great thing. You're seeing everybody call it out, everybody. And you're seeing all these family vloggers, you're seeing all these vloggers who are having kids saying, no, I'm not going to show my kids, because it's becoming no longer socially acceptable, which is a great, great thing. Same thing with the boobs. It used to be like, oh, I'm not going to tell you what I'm getting. Now it's like all about it. It's like the world needs to see what you're getting done. And I get that. Like I'm getting a tattoo, right? And so I wanted to show people the process and all that stuff. And so I totally get it. Kyra's getting boobs because she's always wanted big boobs. She says, I think I've heard her say in the past, breastfeeding has turned her boobs, deflated her boobs and all that kind of stuff. I'm absolutely not against getting breast augmentations. Not like it's my opinion to give, but if my wife wanted them, she doesn't need them, but if she wanted to do, a reduction or a lift or whatever to help her make her feel good and help with her, because she's going to be walking a lot as a nurse and all that stuff, I'd be 100% on board for all that kind of stuff, okay? If it makes you feel good and you're consenting to it and it's like for your confidence, go for it, right? Everybody thinks, there's people that have called me out for getting my surgery, my weight loss surgery because I wanted to look good. I still don't look good. I didn't think I ever looked good. I wanted to not die was my reason. Mine wasn't aesthetics. Mine wasn't to be like, oh, I need to be skinny so I'm hot. I was already married for like 9 years at the time I got my surgery. Okay, I'm not trying to impress other people. I just didn't want to die young. That's why I got my surgery, so different. I, though, would consider doing the hair things. I don't know if I would now because everybody's seen me. And it's kind of like, oh, yeah. It's a weird dichotomy for me, okay? It is weird. But I'm not against it. So all I'm doing here is just making fun of her because she's so self-absorbed. All these influencers are so completely self-absorbed that everything has to be documented for everybody to see at all times because this is who they are. This is the only thing that they have to make money with, is to sell every private moment they've ever had to the internet. And it's kind of icky because their kids are involved. Sorry about my voice. I hate when my voice is like this. Caramel macchiato? Yeah, it's delicious. So anyway, you also know that a lot of the conjecture too is that Preston likes girls with big breasts. The girl that they had to try to have a threesome with in Vegas is evidence of that. And her and I talk all the time. She's very beautiful, very chesty. And I think that in the conversation I had with her, they were talking about how Preston likes chesty women. And the funniest thing about this whole Kyra situation is the statement that came out about this, which was what daddy wants, daddy gets. And it was like, that's become the inside joke of this whole thing. And part of us thinks, I think a lot of us, thinks that Preston likes big boobs, so Kyra wants to go get big boobs. And all it does is really actually accentuate who Oscar really was anyway. Oscar just loved her for who she was. Maybe they've had a conversation in the past about it, but this is all Kyra, right? And maybe Oscar. And so it's just a weird world that all these people live in. Aaron Williams got fake boobs. Tara Henderson got fake boobs. Nicole Poison everybody got fake boobs in the last like 2 years. I'm gonna go get some fake boobs. Okay, I need some fake boobies. It's more just about making fun of Kyra, so let's continue, shall we? All right.
Only the ones who are invested in drama channels are gonna get this, but
only the ones invested in drama channels are gonna get this. I'm sure.
Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making a video that I'm so excited about because it just makes me realize I'm literally days away. I get my boobs done in less than a week. It's Saturday. I get them done on Wednesday and I'm literally so excited, but also
stay literally one more time.
So terrified. So I asked you guys on Instagram. I loved watching these while I waited this entire year to get my boobs done.
Is it just because elective surgeries are taking so long because of COVID, or what? Why'd you wait? How much does this cost? That's a good question.
I loved seeing Q&As about people who are getting it done. So I thought it would be helpful and fun for me to do.
Boob job Q&A. Sorry. This is, guys, you know me. I'm very, how do I say it? Like, I'm just, I'm not experienced in the ways of these types of things. So sometimes I get a little embarrassed. Sometimes I blush a little bit, but when we talk about these types of things, but you know me. It's just who I am.
I asked you guys on Instagram to ask the questions that you have, and I would answer them here. So let's just jump into it. How long is the surgery? That's the first question. So my surgery is going to be 6 to 7 hours.
6 to 7 hours? Throw a couple of bags of sand in there? What? 7 hours? You think they'd streamline this shit?
I'm not.
Wait, can you... This is going to be a whole me asking you guys a whole bunch of questions, okay? And you're all going to answer and you're going to laugh. Can you not take a boob and just stick it with the same shit you put in your lips? Can you not just fill it with a saline solution or Botox solution so you don't have to cut? Because if I'm correct, don't you have to either cut the nipple off, insert, sew the nipple back on so it looks like areola or whatever you call that, the little dots? Or do they cut underneath at the line so that it's like a natural line? But what I'm asking is, can you not just inject a giant needle full of shit to blow it up? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't it be cool if you could put like a balloon in there and just blow them up to the size you want every day? Be like, I just want to go double D's today. Like a Reebok pumps. And just release a little bit, a little too much. Your left one's too big. It's bigger than the right one. Saying? Can you do that? Yeah, it's going to be this way, the whole video. So if you don't like this toilet humor, I'd stop watching now.
Only getting implants, but I'm also getting a lift, and so the lift takes a little bit, well, a lot of it longer than just implants, so it's 6 to 7 hours, which...
As far as I'm aware from asking wifey, a lift, because when women have babies or when they have large breasts, their boobs, over time, just because your skin goes down, same with men. It's the same thing. Your skin just, it falls, there's a lot of weight, right? And so they just sag, which I'm okay with, but it doesn't matter about me. So what they do, I think, is they like literally cut the skin and lift it. It's kind of cool, man. Surgery is crazy what they can do.
Honestly, terrifies the life out of me. Like, being under in general is terrifying, and then to be under for that long is like scary.
So why are you doing it? So scary, but you're doing it. These people literally are deathly afraid of the thing, but that doesn't compare to the absolute necessity to be noticed and wanted and to have the things that they don't have genetically. I get it. That's human nature. It is what it is.
Next question. What was the reason behind getting your boobs done? So I have wanted my boobs done for years and years and years, but obviously I wanted to wait until I was done having kids because I felt like why pay to get them done just to need to get them done again. So the main reason I'm getting them done is because after having kids, my boobs have significantly shrank and dropped. I don't care so much about the sagginess.
Then why are you, if you don't say that. You do care about the sagginess. If you didn't care, you wouldn't be doing this.
You will, but I do care about the fact that they're literally raisins because...
Ooh, raisins. Ew, nobody likes raisins. Raisins. Let me just, again, before we continue on making fun of this, I am an equal opportunity boob guy. Hey, all boobs matter. Just gonna say that out loud to everybody. Boobs.
They grew and then got smaller, and then they grew and then they were sucked and grew and sucked, and so they've just fluctuated back.
Grew and sucked. Got it.
Back and forth so much that they're just like...
I might blush.
Empty is the best way that I can explain it. And although I really hope I'm not done having kids yet, I would like at least 2 more kids.
But obviously I wanted to wait until I was done having kids.
What did you just say, Kyra? Oh my God, did these people not listen to the words that are coming out of their foreheads? What did you just say not 30 seconds ago? I wanted to get fake boobs when I was done having kids. So now I'm getting fake boobs, but I'm not done having kids. Did you just forget to edit a part out? What are you saying? What a moron!
I did make sure with my doctor that by getting these implants, it doesn't mean I can't still breastfeed, and he said there is still a very high chance that you will be able to successfully breastfeed with.
So all she had to do is not put any of the shit she put in there before. She just lied to us and herself. I wanted them for so long, but I wanted to have kids first. But now I'm getting them, and I'm still having kids. When she edited this, was she like, oh my God, I'm so dumb? Does she not? Are you that unaware? That's crazy.
Implants. My current bra size, well...
Oh, sorry. Let's recap. Why are you getting them? Because my boobs are raisins. Okay. Got it.
Okay, before kids, I had like a full C. Now I have like half an A, if you will.
Oh, I think these would be considered around C's. No Sila? By the way, I had some of this. Those are like C's, right? I mean, press them flat a bit. That's about a C. C's good.
Will you do a recovery vlog? I will be vlogging the entire
Of course she's gonna vlog the whole thing. What kind of dumb question is that?
time. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit hard.
Obviously.
Day of surgery. I don't know how much I'm going to vlog. I'm going to vlog a ton on my phone because that just seems the most realistic.
What? What? I'm gonna vlog on my phone because that's the most realistic. What? What does it matter the medium you use to capture the shit? What? Oscar. Next one. Make sure she takes a test or something, or can read, or whatever. Okay. The next one. What are those tests you take in the States for STIs or not STI? That's a sexually transmitted. What's the one you take to get into college? Get her to do that.
And then, I don't know, we'll see how that goes, but I definitely want to be filming as much as possible
because I need to make money on this.
Because I feel like these videos are so hard to find online and they're very helpful, so I want...
Excuse me? Did she just say I feel like these videos are hard to find online? Are you... Excuse me? I might regret this. Oh my God. They're so hard to find online. They're literally showing the nipple and everything. Acacia. They're hard to find online, are they? There's like 1,000 on here. Now it's going to show up on my Facebook feed. Damn it. Yeah. So, Kyra, why do you lie about the weirdest shit, man? I feel it's so hard to find online about breast. I Googled it once and there's 4 million hits on it. Yeah, but super hard to find. Yeah, totally hard to find.
I want to be able to provide that for you guys that are...
Again, they're raising awareness. Effing these fucking family vloggers. Every single one of them. I'm raising awareness to breast augmentation. No, we know. Everybody knows. It's out there. It's there. Oh my God. Off.
Interested in getting your boobs done.
I hate that. Like, of all the excuses I hear of family vloggers, you only see 15 seconds of our life per day, which is a bullshit lie. You know, we're real and raw. We show you everything except for the things we don't want to show you. I'm doing this to raise awareness. If I hear that one more time, I'm gonna sue one of y'all.
Are you worried about it? Yes, I'm terrified. I'm extremely nervous. I'm really scared, but I'm trying not...
But I need bigger boobies for Preston.
Not to think too much about it and just focus on the exciting factor that I'm going to have...
Big boobs.
New boobs, and mostly just like feel really confident in my body because...
I feel sad. I know I hesitate to say this because a lot of people are going to call me out and they're like, oh, you're slut shaming or whatever. I'm not slut shaming. Isn't it a sad state of affairs, though, that our day and age, that you only can feel confident if you have big breasts? Like, I feel like we need to talk about that. We need to unpack that a little bit. Especially for my daughter, her friends, all these little girls coming up into this world where this is normalized. That literally Kyra only gets her worth, and she's telling you with her words. I just can't wait to feel confident with big boobs. I feel like, wow, that is where we are as a society. Thanks a lot, Kardashians. Thanks. Thank you. That bothers me, and I hate that. You know what I hate most about that whole statement that I just said there is that lots of people will get mad at me for saying that exact thing. Because like, you can't tell me what makes. I get that. I felt way more confident when I lost the weight. It wasn't a reason I lost the weight, but it was a byproduct of, you know, my life-saving surgery. I get that. I felt more confident because I wasn't huge anymore, but it wasn't the reason I did it. Confidence is great, but what I'm saying is the topic of the confidence, like is the content of the confidence. The only way you feel confident is if you look like a certain way. That I blame our society. I don't blame Kyra. I blame the industry that she is a part of, for sure. And I wish women just understood. Because and again, it's not. I know that's so patriarchy to say that we don't do this for men. We don't do that. But what is the confidence a direct, like, what is the result of the confidence? The attention you receive, right? So I don't know how you square. Like, people are like, I get these ugly ass nails done for me. You must, because no guy I've ever met in my life ever thinks that those ugly ass giant nails look good. So I believe you when you say that. When I see a woman with massive giant fake lips, it turns me off. I think it's ugly. And I think most men feel that way. So there are certain things that women absolutely know that men don't like, that they get done, and it is for themselves. Confidence is a huge thing. And so I get that. But at the same time, it's the content of the confidence. Why can't the confidence just be that you're a strong, independent person? Boobs doesn't make you a better person. Sorry, that's a weird rant, but the more I grow up, the more my daughter gets older, she's 10 now, the more I realize the world she's coming into, the more it just scares the shit out of me that people like this will perpetuate this to her millions of followers to say, I can only be confident if I have big breasts. And I feel like, holy shit, that's so much pressure for women who genetically don't have that. Okay, that's crazy.
That's been like my biggest insecurity for a really, really long time. So I'm just overall like trying to focus on the excitement of it and not the nerves of it. The doctor did give me some medicine, or prescribed some medicine that I could take the night before.
Lorazepam.
And like an hour before surgery to kind of calm my nerves. You guys know I'm not big fans of medicine, so I'm hoping I don't have to take that, but if I do, it's fine. It's better that I don't go in there vomiting from anxiety. What will happen if you get pregnant again? Will it affect your boob job? I kind of answered that, like, yes, essentially.
Yeah, you sort of answered it. You know, I wanted to wait till I was done having kids to get a boob job, so I get a boob job now, and I want to have 2 more kids after that. So yeah, all that thing I just said doesn't make any sense. Okay, cool.
Can make me.
The reason she's getting it done right now, because she still wants to have kids, because her content is falling apart. And this will get her views. Obviously, people are interested in this because it's like a train wreck. People who do this type of stuff, it's not because the people are like, oh, I'm interested. It's like, oh my God, this is a human thing that humans do that is so weird. I honestly believe that most of the people that watch this shit is because it's like a zoo. It's just interesting. You're like, this is something, it's weird, and I need to see it. Not because you think it's cool, but because you think it's weird.
Get bigger and then deflate again and then give me more of that raisin effect. Although I'll still have implants, so I don't think it would be as much of an effect as if I didn't have implants. It will still just change my body, and likely I will have to get them redone, but you have to.
So then wait. Have your children that you desire, then wait. Why not just wait? She's saying right there, yeah, it's probably going to screw them up and I have to get them done again. Your shit's not going to last, Kyra. What do you think, you're going to make this kind of money in like 3-4 years from now? You're not. She's going to get pregnant though for views. And I don't think it's going to work this time. I think it's kind of just, maybe it will, but I hope it doesn't.
Do that anyways when you get your boobs done. Okay, the biggest question, how much are you paying? So everywhere is different. Every doctor is different. And when I say different, I mean by like some doctors can be $3,000, some can be $20,000. Like it's very, very different. If you're interested in getting your boobs done, I recommend that you just go to as many doctors and surgeons as you can to find what best fits your needs.
It's only $3,000?
Financially and all the other.
What if I want to get a BBL? I have no ass, as you guys know. Right? This is basically leg. Maybe it's time for Josh to get an ass implant. You know what I'm saying?
Other things.
Although my ass, though, it's a rock. Like, if you touch my ass, and I'm clenching that shit, I could crush walnuts. My ass is so strong, because I carried my huge body around for years. Just solid muscles. Yeah, that's why I have no ass.
That go into getting your boobs done, but personally for me it is $15,000. I'm getting a lift and implants. The lift is the most.
You know what else could be $15,000? I don't know, a couple years of your kid's university education. Just saying.
Expensive part of it for me, again, it's different for everybody, but I will say from the research that I've done, the average price for a lift and a boob job or like a breast augmentation where there's like implants and a lift is around $10,000 in the United States for a good surgeon.
Holy shit. Go to Tijuana.
Now,
Dr. Jesus, he'll get you going.
if you pay less than that, I'm not saying it's not a good surgeon. Again, everybody's so different just based on my research for the kind of implants I got and all the things considering.
Okay.
The average price was $10,000. Will you be staying at a normal size? So
She's going D's. Like, she's going D's nuts. Right? She's going like the size of this hat. Because she wants him to hit her chin when she puts a push-up bra on. That's what's going on.
the biggest thing for me is
Boobs.
that I do not want to get out of surgery and feel like I didn't go big enough. Because I'm paying $15,000 for boobs, which is like ridiculous in the first place.
This incoming, the shittiest excuse you're about to hear in your life. Because I paid a lot, I better get huge boobs. No. Don't you realize that there's a proportion thing? Proportion matters. Okay, if your body's this big and your boobs are the size of your head, that is awesome, but it's unproportionate.
I don't want to walk out of there and wish that I would have gone bigger. So yes,
So I'm going to go, I don't want to walk out of there and say, holy shit, Dolly Parton entered the room. That's what I want. Really? That's what you're going to do?
am going with a bigger size. Now, I did try to choose something more proportional with my body.
Do they get prosthetics to wear around for a week or two to just say, okay, that means feel that it would make more sense, right? Here in Ontario, there's a teacher that wears prosthetic boobs that are like the size of, I don't even know how he carries them. They're humongous. And it was become this big thing, but they're massive. That makes sense to me. Like here, I'm going to give you a couple prosthetic bras. Okay. These are the different sizes. Wear one for a couple of days, wear one for another couple of days. Like prosthetics are really, 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 like they're getting really good. So wear them, then choose which one you want. That's what I feel like they should have done.
Like I went with my doctor and I was like, hey, how do you gauge what fits your body? And a good piece of advice that he told me is like, you don't want it to be bigger than your behind. I mean, you can if you want, but like a lot of people try to stick within that rule. And I really liked that. So I do have a bigger behind, if you will.
Shut up.
So I chose something a little bit smaller, but still larger. So I don't know.
What? Stop. I chose something small but large. I didn't want to get them until I was done having kids, and now I'm getting them and having more kids. You don't make any sense. Nothing you say is coherent. Nothing lines up. You're dumb. And this is, again, I suppose the type of people that do this shit.
That they'll be considered normal, like they'll be like double D's, or like maybe even a little bit bigger. Yeah, but some people go in and that
You're going bigger than double D's?
is what they want. Again, everybody has different wants.
That's because of OnlyFans. I think Kyra thinks that she's going to get the boobs, she's going to do her OnlyFans, she's going to make millions. Maybe, but I doubt it. Doubt it.
Needs. I wanted mine to be big. As far as CCs goes, I'm going for 425 if he can't fit that.
That's a powerful motorcycle. 425cc.
He'll go down little by
If you can't fit that.
little to what fits best, if that makes sense. I know that that's kind of a confusing statement, but basically
Yeah, there's only so much skin there.
everybody has a certain amount of tissue and certain ability to like stretch and all of that, and he doesn't want them to be like a tight fit or whatever.
Yeah.
So at first he'll go in and he'll put like a little balloon, if you will, and then blow it up to the 425 size.
Ow!
And then if it fits perfectly, then he'll take it out, put the implant in, and if not, he'll just like go down the little.
I've asked my wife permission to say this, but I absolutely would love to know what a fake boob feels like. I've asked her many times, like, wouldn't you? She said she would too. I need to know. Is it like, you know, a normal breast is like, you know, jiggly and stuff, and I love it. But is a fake boob like hard? Like not hard like a rock or a bag of sand, but like, is it like, how do you say it? I don't even know. Like, is it like, is it natural? Do they have ones that are jiggly? That's why I'm wondering if you could just put like liquid in there. Man, I don't know anything.
Little by little until whatever the biggest he can get in me fits. How did you go about picking your implants and doctor? So as far as implants go, talk to people you know who do have implants, and then
Jess, fam, where'd you get yours done and then removed and then done again and removed again?
Obviously, a ton of research. Be careful when you talk to people because I feel like people do have really strong opinions, especially if they have them done. They feel like their way is the only way, and that's
and if they messed up, they want you to go there too because misery loves company.
definitely not accurate. There's a million ways to get your boobs done.
There's a million ways. A million. They going in through your armpit? Where are they going? What's going on? Through your throat? How are they? A million ways. As far as I'm aware, there's 2 ways.
There's a million different kinds of like things that you can do to get your boobs.
Million.
So it's good to get advice, but also keep your own opinion. And then obviously, like I said, the internet is there for a reason. Use that research for your benefit. There's so much information out there that it's kind of overwhelming, but if you can take...
Oh, but you said you were doing this video because you wanted to raise awareness and there's not a lot of information out there on the internet, so here, have this information I'm going to give you. That's like the 3rd conflicting statement in this 10-minute video. Okay, I'm putting it out there because there's not enough. Oh, and there's like a million videos out there, so go get whatever you need.
Take the time to really sort through it. It's very helpful. As far as like literally finding mine, I just Googled like breast augmentation around me, and then I got a bunch of different doctors and consulted a bunch of different ones, called a bunch of different places, met with them, and then picked the surgeon.
You're in Mormon world out there, so they're probably busy.
And that I like best because you definitely will vibe with a certain surgeon. Like,
don't say vibe.
They're gonna make you feel the most comfortable. You'll just be able to tell. Like my surgeon knew exactly when I was explaining to him, he knew exactly what I was saying.
Dude. It's a job, I guess.
There's certain things that I did want that he's like...
I feel like that sucked though. If all you did all day long was give breast augmentations, the boob would lose its glory after a while. Like... Probably the same reason I wouldn't want to be a gynecologist, right? It just would lose it would lose its power. It would just lose its magic. I am uncovered.
Do you actually want to do that? Here's why. And I just felt like he's not just in it like, yeah, I'll do it. You give me the money, I'll do your boobs. Like he is very good at his job. He cares about
How do you know?
His results, because ultimately they're his results too. And yeah, I feel like you find somebody who fits your needs and you'll know. Which is why I waited a freaking year. Okay, I'm getting this question a lot, even outside of this Q&A, and it's just the sickness that a lot of people get from getting their boobs done. And I definitely understand that as a risk. Again.
There's a sickness? Is it called boobalapuzu? And you like tip over? You're like, you don't have any balance anymore?
Do your own research.
Are they heavy? Because I know that women with big breasts, they don't like generally. They're heavy as shit. Can't run, can't go on the trampoline, can't do backflips and shit. It's just difficult. Are these things heavy? Or are they lighter? And that's why they're not realistic. Questions need answers.
And do what makes you feel comfortable. I've done a ton of my own research on this because obviously...
I believe that you don't do research because you can't read.
I've heard about it a lot, especially because I have so many people telling me to research that. And I am very confident that I'm going to be fine and that I will not get sick. And if I do, I will...
These family influencer vocal fries are all the same.
Get my implants taken out. It's not like it's something that's irreversible. And when you do your research and don't just listen to the people around you, because it's good to listen to the people around you, but also...
Oh my gosh! Shut up!
Facts, it's very unlikely that happens, and usually there's a lot of other factors that go into play that I don't need to worry about.
What was it? What's the sickness?
At first, that was like my biggest fear, and then...
Okay, she's not going to say it. I have to look it up. Fake boob sickness. Breast implant illness, BII, is a collection of symptoms that occur in people with breast implants. There isn't an official medical diagnosis, but fatigue, joint pain, brain fog, dry eyes, many other health concerns. Oh, shit, man. Chronic fatigue, persistent joint muscle pain, unexplained respiratory difficulties, hair loss. You can't risk the hair loss there, Kyra. Chronically dry mouth and eyes, poor memory, depression, anxiety, insomnia. All for fake boobs. No thanks. I'm so confident, but I'm depressed as shit. And I can't cry because I have dry eyes. I can't even breathe. And I have no hair left, but I got big old boobies.
Now, not because of the research, but also, like I said, I can just get them taken out.
Yeah. Doesn't mean it's going to stop that shit that's happening.
You have the support and help while you recover. This is a really good question. This was the biggest thing for me.
Preston's there.
Because because you obviously can't get your boobs done and take care of kids the same day. It's just not even possible. It's a 7-hour surgery, and then you have to keep your arms by your side when you get a lift for many, many weeks. And so that was a big concern of mine. So my dad and my stepmom are actually going to come out and take care of the kids for me, which I appreciate so much because they obviously still have to work and all these things, but they're going to come out and stay in my house.
You know that you have a father that is the father of children. I mean, it seems like Oscar is the better guy here in this whole situation. I'm sure if you would have asked him, it doesn't sound like he would have turned you down. Unless he's like, hey, I don't get to see the boobs. I don't want to take care of the kids. Maybe. Because she said she was trying to get it done a year ago. They were still together. So he's like, damn it, I missed out.
With the kids, so my kids can still go to school and do the things that they need to do and be in their routine while grandma and grandpa are here. And then I will go stay at my boyfriend's house and recover.
Preston has a house. Where? Is it a box somewhere? His parents' house? I doubt Preston has his own house. He doesn't even have a job like 6 months ago. Where's he staying, with a bunch of roommates? Cool. I don't understand why you can't just be at home. What logic is this? My parents are going to come watch the kids, so I'm going to go to my boyfriend's house? What?
There for a few days, and then I'll come back home and finish recovering here. I just know that the baby will struggle seeing me, but not being able to like be on top of me, and I don't want to make it harder on her, and then obviously that's not good for me. So I think
cool. The amount of times she says me in this video is mind-blowing. Well, my baby, I need to be a mom, so I can't be here, so I have to like hide from my child because I need boobs. I mean, okay. These people say this shit out loud and it's amazing.
Figure that like 2 or 3 days not home will be good, and then I can like come home and be more present mentally at least.
Oh, okay.
Pre and post photos with the same shirt, obviously not nude. You guys, if I could post them nude, I totally would, because
don't.
At this point, it is like, I mean, I want to see the before and after. Even people I've seen online, like, or friends of mine who get their boobs done, I'm like, I want to see like the naked before and after, because
why?
I genuinely want to see the results. So I have thought about just putting on like nipple covers, because nothing's changing with my nipples. I'm not getting those like done or aligned or changed or anything. And then post
the incessant need to show everything everybody. I would love to show you my boobies all the time. I'd love to. It's all I am. It's the only value and worth I have. It's to show you guys my life and everything. It's all I have. Please love me.
Seeing a before and after of like just with nipple covers. I know that's like inappropriate or whatever.
Remember, she said that. I know it's inappropriate, but I don't care.
You will. I don't know. I breastfed, so I lost all privacy rights a long time ago. But
are you serious? Did she just say that? Did she just say that? I lost all privacy. Are you? And yet in the same breath, she'd be like, F you guys. I'm not telling you about Preston. That's my privacy. It's my... You just said you lost all privacy all the time. But you know who lost their privacy too? Your children. They lost their privacy. She said that out loud, everybody. Okay? No take backsies.
I feel like that's so helpful to see before and after. So I'm debating how...
Again, just Google it like I did. And now, shit, it's going to show up everywhere.
How much I want to show, but yes, I definitely will be posting before and afters.
What kind of dumb question is that, you dummy?
I'm getting what they refer to as the gummy bear type of implant, so they're going to be a lot more natural looking. They're not like super round. It'll be more like teardrop. They'll have a natural sag. They'll still...
I can't believe I'm Googling this shit. So, breast augmentation procedure, gummy bears. I'm a gummy bear, I'm a gummy bear. Okay, well, I don't know what happened. Gummy bears.
Bounce, that was a requirement. I told my doctor like 20 times, like, I want to jump up and down and have my boobs go with me.
That's a kink thing, Preston. Daddy wants, daddy gets. Why? Why do you want to jump up and down, your boobs go up and down? I don't understand what is the... has she spoken to her big-chested friends before? Because that's not something they're all like, you know what I love about having big boobs? Is jumping up and down, hitting in the face with them. I love that part. It sounds like you never spoke to anybody yet. You just haven't. These people, it's always the grass is greener, then they get on the other side and it's all full of dandelions.
Want them to be just like stuck, you know? So that is what kind of I explained to my doctor. I guess that'd be a good like thing to...
That's why I'm wondering. Put some liquid in them shits.
Say something. When I went in, what I explained that I wanted was full boobs, like full big boobs, but something that's
You said big, you didn't say full.
still proportionate to my body, that sags a little bit, has a teardrop shape, and isn't too high on my chest. That's like what I went in with. I also went in with pictures, so it's definitely a good idea if you're going into your appointment to bring inspiration pictures, but that's the explanation that I told him that I wanted.
Oh my God, this world. A lot of worlds we live in.
Future work after this that you want done. I'm not like the biggest, I don't have a lot of interest when it comes to getting surgeries or getting things done. The only other thing I would get is Botox, and I don't feel like that's the biggest thing. And the only reason I consider Botox is because I have so many wrinkles on my forehead already, and it can be.
I don't see any wrinkles. We have the same size forehead. I have wrinkles. Spock, make it so. I'm trying really hard. How do I get wrinkles? I don't know. Nope. There's one. Like a pug. So, what's going on? You busy later? You want to just go out and go clubbing or whatever? You're busy? Okay, well, maybe tomorrow or something? No? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, next week, 2 months, 3 months, 2 years? I'll give you a call later. Why are you calling the police?
Preventative, so I've thought about it, but I don't even know if I'll end up doing that. What is the goal, bigger or not sagging? Both, but like I'm okay with a little bit of sag because I feel like that's natural when you have bigger boobs.
Okay, stop putting the word natural in with fake. They're fake. They're not natural. Never gonna be. Stop saying the word natural.
I wouldn't want my boobs to be like super round. Like, have you guys ever seen Love Island? You know, all those girls have
nobody watches that shit.
fake boobs, but they're so high to me. I don't like them super high like that. This
is your life. You guys ever seen Love Island? I don't want none of them bitches' boobies. I want boobies like normal boobies.
Question, do you not worry about the example you are setting for your daughters? I feel like...
Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Can't wait.
This is, to be honest, a very old-fashioned thought. I'm not gonna lie to you, but...
No. You don't get to say that. I feel like there's some value to the old ways of doing things. Just because it's new and it's not like shameful anymore, quote unquote, to the world doesn't mean it's good, everybody. You're literally telling your daughters, before she even answers this damn question, that in order to have any value or confidence, you have to have big breasts. Stop telling girls this shit. You've got to stop. There is something very beneficial to saying love yourself. There's this huge movement of fat positivity in the world and not body shaming and all that kind of stuff. Because when I body shame people, man, people come after me. Oh, it's like a no-no to come after people for huge foreheads and ugly thumbs and shit like that. But I don't care, right? Because these people deserve it. There's a massive body positivity movement, except this seems to be never talked about in the body positivity movement. Getting all this shit done to your body. Fake lips, fake boobs, fake bums, fake legs, fake hips, taking ribs out to do shit. Nobody ever talks about that stuff, right? I'm sorry, it's not old-fashioned. That's just humans. And so what I think we need to do is the pendulum needs to swing back to, hey, you are amazing how you are. Healthy is good. Just try not to be unhealthy. Just be healthy. However you are made, that is great. Someone is going to love you for who you are. These women think that the only value they have is in big boobs because that's, I mean, honestly, with Kyra, probably right. What else does she have to give? She can't spell for shit. She doesn't read. She's dumb. She breaks up families. She's selfish. So maybe. But that's what your daughters are going to pick up. I'm sorry. Those of you who had it, I'm not judging you for having that stuff. But you can't have your cake and eat it too, right? I know you'd like to. But if you do these things and you have children, that is a question you're going to have to answer and you just have to live with. Just don't lie about it. Just be real. Hey, this is where I find my value, my confidence. That's what I'll tell my kids. Cool. But just so you know, your kids are going to pick that shit up. Look at the Kardashians. Perfect example of this. I know I come back to them all the time because they are like the friggin' ground zero for this bullshit. If you look at them before and then look at them now, they are completely unrecognizable from who they really were. Is that really what you want for your kids? Do you want that for your kids? Answer that honestly. Do you want your kids to grow up not happy with themselves and to change themselves with surgery? I'm not saying, are you okay with it? I'm asking you, do you want it? There's two big questions. If you had your choice, what would you choose? I know you don't have the choice, but I'm asking you that question. I know it's a conundrum. But as a parent, I would want my daughter to be happy with herself and not have to rely on surgeries to change things about her, to gain the notoriety or the attention of people. Okay, because that's just That is not good for your brain, because when does it stop? You're never going to be happy. It's body dysmorphia. You're never going to be happy.
I get it, I guess, kind of, not really, but I understand.
No. Again, more fucking contradictions. I get it, not really, I don't. I get it, I don't get it, I get it, I don't.
And that a lot of people do wonder that. Me getting my boobs done does not change who I am or like how.
It literally physically changes who you are. And it also changes who you are emotionally and psychologically. So stop lying, because you just said you want it for the confidence. Confidence is not a physical thing, it is an emotional thing. So stop lying. Why are you lying?
Much I love myself. So
if you are so happy, did she just what?
It does not change who I am or like how much I love myself. So
Stop lying. Yes, it does change everything about you, because you say you have no confidence because you have no boobs. So you get that to add the confidence, which is a mental thing. Okay? A physical change absolutely is physically changing you. So just why do these people who try to just you probably shouldn't answer this question because you don't have a good answer for it. You cannot justify this. Just say it's what I want to do, the end. Don't even answer that question because you are dumb for saying anything.
I don't really, I think people put too much like power behind surgeries and stuff.
Oh my God. You're the one putting power behind the surgery, not me. Not the... Preston, what daddy wants, daddy gets. They're the people putting the power behind the surgery. What do you mean putting? So why, she's just throwing it out there like it's, oh, no big deal. So then why are you getting it? She's so stupid. I feel like it's just why would people care? So then why do you get it if you don't care? It doesn't, listen to your own words.
I do think it boosts your confidence for sure, but I don't really understand like what could be wrong with that. I'm teaching my
There's nothing wrong with it.
Girls, like the biggest thing in life, one of the biggest things that you can learn and that's important for all my kids, not just my daughters, is if you want something, get it.
Oh, is that what you're teaching your kids? Well, that's a great lesson. Great. If you want it, get it. Cool. Excellent parenting tip, everybody. If you're a parent out there, don't listen to this woman. Look, follow your dreams. That's great. Hey, what are your aspirations? I'm going to help you get there. You want to dance? You want a trampoline? You want to like horseback ride? You want to do something amazing with your... Cool. We'll help you get there. Not this bullshit. You want it, take it. Get it, girl. Yes, queen. Slay. No. And she just skirted the whole thing. This is what makes me upset about this whole topic. Go get it. If it makes you happy, awesome. I love that. Okay? But it's when you lie about it that gets me and a lot of people. Just be genuine. Stop being a fucking liar. That's all we're asking of humans. Stop making up excuses. You're out there bold and screaming from the platform, oh, I want confidence. I love big boobs. I want it. So I get them. Well, I don't know why you worry, why you care so much. You're put it on the internet.
So rather that be a job or boobs, like it's okay.
What?
To not love something. If you completely don't.
Oh my God.
Love yourself because your boobs, you have deeper rooted problems than just your boobs. And not in a
Oh my God. Holy shit.
Anyway, like truthfully, you have more going on in your mind. Like when I have been really insecure about the way I look, typically there's a lot of other things that go hand in hand with that.
So what you just admitted there is that boobs aren't going to solve that. There's deeper rooted issues. So she just told you everything you need to know about this whole thing without even realizing it. She's treating the symptom, not the problem. And as anybody would know, treating a symptom doesn't work. If you don't know the problem, you can't fix the issue. So the symptom of, she just admitted she has deeper rooted problems, boobs aren't it. And then she's like, but I'm getting boobs. And so that's what you're going to tell your kid? That's what you're going to tell them. You idiot. I'm going to tell my daughter that, there's way more deep-seated problems if you don't like your boobs. But go ahead and get fake boobs. That's what you're going to teach your kids? Oscar, apply for custody right now.
So I don't know. I don't really think that that's even like a thing. I think that my girls know, Mom knows, I think I am a very lovable person. I think that...
Is that what you think? Is that what you think?
I take good care of myself. I'm not like an ugly person.
You are definitely an ugly person. I'm sorry. You wonder why even ratio you've lost all your fans? Except for the weirdo ones who probably are cool with Yas Queening you all the way to daddy. Okay? You're an ugly person. Maybe not on the outside. Of course not. But you are an ugly person. Okay, you wonder why you have no friends left, Kyra? Think about that. Ugly people on the inside have zero loyal friends. Zero. Jess fam is the same. None of these people have real friends because they are ugly AF on the inside. Dark as the inside of my ass.
I don't think anybody really is. We can all find beauty within ourselves, but I also think there's things that I would like better about myself, and so I'm going to change that.
Oh my God, she just totally shit the bed on that answer. Thank you though, Kyra. It's awesome. So what do I say about this whole thing about what are you teaching your daughters? Well, I'm not going to say anything about that. But I'm going to say, if you have a problem with your boobs, you have way more deep-seated issues than your boobs. And so you should get your boobs done. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
What was your intention of doing it after the split with Oscar and not doing it during your
snap.
relationship with him?
Well, Daddy came into the picture, and we saw this girl in Vegas, and wowza.
During my relationship with Oscar, I had kids like every other year.
If Kyra gets boobs the size of this girl that in Vegas, and I know you're probably watching, so sorry to talk about your boobs, it's going to be very telling.
Basically, and so I couldn't have my boobs done in those timelines. Not to mention, it's something I really didn't know if I wanted to spend the money on. I always wanted my boobs done. He even knows this, but it was something that I was like, oh, I just don't want to spend the money. I don't want to spend the money. I'd rather spend the money on other things. Like, it's fine.
And so now you've broken up, split your income in half, and you have way less than you had before, so now you're going to spend the money? Kyra, why do you speak words out of your face hole ever? Do you not understand how bad you make yourself look when you do any of these things? I did. You have nobody. It just proves to you she has nobody in her life who's like, Kyra, shut your damn donut hole, you idiot. Stick a sock in it, moron.
Made them done. He actually encouraged it. He's like, go for it. Like, who cares? But
exactly. He didn't care. He just wanted you to be happy.
Didn't want to. And then after we split,
I was with Preston, and Preston likes tig old bitties.
Was like obviously down bad and was like, you know, I really want to do this, and screw it, I'm going to do it for me.
So she went to find herself in Preston's bed. Strange taint. And then all of a sudden she's getting fake boobs now. We believe you, Kirsten. We believe you, Kyra. We believe you. We don't. I was lying right there when I said we believe you because we don't believe you. Liar.
Not too deep, but like that's why, I guess.
How you get on camera and blatantly lie to everybody and just like think we're all gonna be like, oh yeah, sounds good. Oh my God, I can't believe this type of person exists.
Okay, only the ones who are invested in drama channels are gonna get this.
Let's go. Oh, I hurt myself by squishing my face like that. I have what's called dermatographia, and if you like touch your skin, it like goes red because I have major allergies. One of those is dogs and cats. I kid you not. So I take a Blexton every morning, and it didn't kick in yet, so that's why that's happening.
This is a good question. Is that what Daddy wants? Had to troll the troll.
Oh, yeah!
So, fun.
She's just like admitting it. I love it.
Fact, actually, I don't think that we're...
Oh, here we go. Here comes the lies.
My boyfriend here. I don't think that he doesn't like it, but he is much more of a natural person. Like, he likes natural bodies. So I don't know if he's necessarily the biggest fan of me getting them done.
Liar.
To be honest, I have...
Liar.
Been asked. I don't...
Why is the women he's approaching for threesomes the way that they are? That's all I'm going to say. Interesting. Okay.
Really care. I want them done for me, and so I'm getting them done. I don't think he's gonna hate it. Like, what guy's gonna see boobs in their face and be like, oh my God, ew.
If that was in my face, oh my God, how did I get here? What was in my drink? Yeah, no thanks. You want that in your face?
But I do think definitely he would prefer more natural. So.
We don't believe you. She's literally doing this conversation, by the way. Her damn kids are in the room.
I'm doing what mommy wants today, honey.
I get it. We get it.
What type?
Like the redhead thing you did?
Of incision are you getting? So, because I'm getting a lift, there's some methods that are out of the question. You can go through the armpit, the belly button.
Oh, you can go through the armpit. What?
Or do like the
belly button?
T-shape, I believe, where it's like they do the nipple and then down. I am doing, or the lollipop, I think.
The lollipop?
Some people call it. So
because it looks like there's a stick in the nipple. I get it, okay.
I'm doing it through like the under boob. So there will be scars. I don't care about scars. Some people really don't like scars, so that's why they want a different method. I don't mind. I feel like I talked about it with my doctor. The best for what I want is to go through that way because I am doing the lift.
I feel like with the modern technology in medicine right now that I'm so surprised we still have scarring the way we have scarring. Like, I'm surprised we haven't got a system that almost eliminates all scarring.
lift and the implants. Now, if you're doing just implants, a lot of times they go through the armpit and things like that. So I went with the lollipop shape. I'm very happy with my choice, but there are different ways if you aren't a fan of scarring or you just aren't comfortable with.
So like they cut the boob under and they open it like an alien face from Stranger Things.
That method. How bad is the recovery and nipple sensitivity after surgery?
How is she gonna know this? She hasn't had the surgery yet, dumbass.
So the recovery is kind of different for everybody, just like a C-section. Like there's obviously a certain amount of weeks where you just, like the first week I will just be in bed and like work in bed and all of that stuff.
Work in bed.
I'm hoping to have a bunch of videos pre-filmed and pre-edited so I can just schedule those and not have to worry about that. However, I won't be able to like get up and clean or do all these things that I normally do on a daily basis. And then after that, I will be able to like walk around.
They're asking about nipple sensitivity, not cleaning your damn house.
Stuff. I will be sore for up to 2 months, I believe, if I'm correct.
2 months?
Correct, and I won't be able to work out for up to 2 months. I won't work out for another year because I don't work out in general.
She's honest.
But it's
But I thought you wanted them to bounce in your eyes and shit.
pretty quick recovery as far as like getting back to your normal routine. You're just going to be sore for quite a long time. And then nipple sensitivity, that was a good question. I hope
You don't know.
doesn't go
The answer here is, I don't know, I'll tell you after.
away because I am very much into nipple play. So I'm like, please I don't want my nipples to be numb forever. I'm sure they will be at first because they will have been poked and prodded at, but I'm hoping they don't go away forever.
Now everybody knows you're in a nipple play. Your kids are gonna have this on the internet forever.
I'm not totally sure about that. Are you nervous that you will end up not liking them? I do get scared for sure about the fact that they're gonna be way too high or way too round. Those are like my two things that I'm a little scared of because that would make me just like not like them all.
Why? Everybody's gonna know they're fake. You literally are on the internet every day. All of a sudden, like the attention you're gonna get from who? From where? I don't understand the logic. Her logic is mind-blowing.
Together, but at the same time, I feel like I've reiterated to my doctor a million.
You know, it's gonna be very rare to get the sickness. She's gonna get that effing sickness. You watch. You watch.
Those two things are not what I want at all, and I would hate them if that happened. But at the same time, like, I don't like my boobs now, so I'd be mad because I spent so much money. However, I wouldn't be like super mad.
What a waste.
Because they're still better than what I have now, and also a lot of doctors do offer the.
Listen to this. If they botch the surgery, it's still better what I have now. Go back to the question. What are you teaching your daughters? They're listening to this conversation because they're in the room with her. Sorry, kids pick up shit. I know you don't think they do. Kids pick up stuff a lot. Anything's better than I have right now. That's what she's teaching her kids.
Where you can get them touched up. You would have to pay again, but a much smaller price to get them like resituated, if you will. Hi, babe.
Daughter walks by. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Kids, are you telling them? This will be the last question. My kids, no, they don't really. It doesn't like register in their brains.
You don't know that. Yes, it does. Kids are way smarter than you think. And the fact that she doesn't know that makes her dumb.
Like, I've brought it up to them a few times and I'm just like, okay. Like, what?
You brought this up to your children?
So I think that they're just a little bit too young to fully understand, but we'll see after the surgery when they see the difference.
If she posts a video of my kids reacting to my breast implants, I am going to snark on her for the rest of my life. I'm going to go every video she's ever done and snark on it all. Don't you dare put a video out there about my kids reacting to my breasts. Don't you dare.
They'll have different thoughts, but yes, I'm very open with my kids. They know what's going on. I would never hide that from them, especially because it'll be...
How could you hide it from them? They're going to be literally the size of your head.
Very apparent. Like, they're going to see it. It's not like I'm getting my underarm hair removed, you know? So, anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video.
Oh, we didn't.
Definitely leave your questions down below for a post-surgery because I will be filming that. So I want to be able to answer all of your questions then about the surgery in specific. But I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
Get that mole checked out. Go see a dermatologist. Wow. I didn't expect that video to be as eye-opening as it was. And it's not an overall conversation about breast augmentation, what it means to general public, but it turned into that a little bit. But what she just said there was such bullshit, man. Don't let her get away with that shit, to call her out on her fake shit. Look, if you are a woman and you're doing this with your body because it makes you confident, that's great. I don't care. If my wife wanted to do, I would completely support her. Just stop lying to people about it. Why? You're lying to yourself. Why do people lie to themselves about this shit? Sorry, holy crap, I shouldn't have done that. Look what happened to my face. Holy. Anyway, everybody take a deep breath. I don't have a big one today because I'm sick. Jeez. But thanks for coming out today, guys, and watching this video and being a part of this. I am pre-filming all of next week's videos because I'm going to be on vacation. I'm going to try my best to do it. If not, you might see some re-uploads from years ago. Hopefully you can watch those and be with me. I won't be able to come on the live chats because I'll be on cruise, and I know that the internet on those things is terrible. I'll try my best, but I'm actually going to be hanging out doing a lot of napping. So I probably won't see you guys for about a week after this week. So thank you for being here and for being amazing and incredible and valuable. And don't you damn forget it. You look amazing. You are great as you are. I just wanted to say that. Okay? And if you want to get things done, get them done. But I just want to let you know that maybe we don't say this enough to women in general overall. You're just great. Don't you forget it. I'll see you tomorrow.